Hey there, welcome back to another edition of Taptico Talks. It is
Dave Learns AI.
Dave Learns AI. It's kind of the sub-context, I guess.
Yeah.
I am Dave Clapper with Taptico Solutions, here another week with the handsome, Mr. Wonderful Tribble Reese, and the birthday boy. Congratulations on celebrating 40.
40, feeling 40 and fine.
Had you ever thought when you were 19 that you would be 40 ever?
I don't feel 40.
Yeah?
40.
You don't look 40.
Well, skincare.
Yeah. What do you do? What do you use?
Neutrogena.
No, you do not. That's a good ad for
Just
Neutrogena,
serum.
though.
Just good serum.
Oh,
Just
I bet.
Rub it on like that. Not that.
Sorry.
Anywho.
I want to do it again.
No! We can't. I've got limited time.
Okay, all right. Am I starting again?
No.
No. We've got to start with the laugh. Yeah, we're having fun. Anyway, you could have fun too if you call us at Taptico Solutions.
Yes.
But Tribble is the content expert, the director of
all things marketing, internal for us, and then I do marketing rollouts for all of our clients we sign on.
And a lot of the things that you've been working on really not only big ideas for content base for our customers and clients, and you've been doing that for a lot of years.
Yep.
But really trying to figure out how to best utilize AI and AI solutions to make these things easier, right?
Yep. Yeah. The AI will change your life. It'll change everybody's life across whatever industry they're in, whatever company they're a part of. And I'm just happy to be on the forefront of it because I see how powerful it is and I see how much it's changing my processes. And so it's cool to show that to other clients as well.
So when we're talking Taptico Solutions, oftentimes we're talking about founder-led content, which means that us as founders,
yep.
You, myself, and Nick Tapp are in the content. So you're videotaping us in meetings, you're videotaping us,
behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. Here, obviously, we're doing this podcast. What do you think it is about founder-led content that like strikes a nerve with the consumer?
Well, we had a call today with one of our clients that we were telling her the importance of her being on camera. I think people really in 2025, they resonate with seeing the founder at the forefront, out in front, and talking about the brand because you know that there's going to be nothing lost in translation when the founder gets out there and tells the story and who they want to reach.
Yeah. Have you seen any like specific idea or specific success stories that you feel have been more successful based on like founder-led content, like anyone specific?
Yeah, I don't think it's the success is in the frequency that the founder can put himself out there, right? The more we can hear from the person from the top or the creator or the mind behind it all, the more I'm going to resonate and respect that content and the authenticity that comes from it.
What do you do for yourself to scale your content creation in a way that doesn't keep you handcuffed to your computer all day?
Yeah, and so this is where AI comes in, and we are talk about the forefront, Dave. This is gonna kind of blow your mind. Now what some founders are doing is they have high level clones that they can basically take and sit in a room and they can talk for 3 minutes, and there's AI out there that can basically clone them to where they become a digital avatar of themselves. And then they can basically be infinite copies of themselves. They can just talk about whatever they want to. They can put out 20,000 videos while they sleep. It's just amazing. And the realism that it encompasses is incredible.
Now, have you done this?
I've done it myself. I haven't done it with I have a friend who has a full like movie studio where you can do it. Mm-hmm. Some of the apps I use the Captions AI app a lot. With that one, it's close, but it's basically like I had to submit a 1-minute video and then it can just basically move my lips to it. It's not perfect, but it's still impressive because even if it's whether it's me, whether it's the app creating, it can create avatars. So It can basically say, hey, here's 16 people, give them a script. And what's cool is the mouth, the eyes, the subtle head movements, everything looks super natural with it.
Do you ever feel weird like watching a avatar version of yourself? I mean, have you seen it and just like, okay, this is kind of cool, but this is also really weird?
It's right on the cusp because it's like I see how much it can impact really people that need to be out there. What we have to be careful, and I think what's coming, Dave, is we have to make sure that every AI content is going to have some kind of tag, because there's going to be a bunch of people using it for the wrong reasons, and they're going to clone politicians, they're going to clone celebrities.
I've actually heard that that's already an issue in Hollywood, where there are people that will take the likes of an actress and they'll put them in some kind of X-rated scene and like leak the video, like, oh, it's a sex tape of, whomever. Yeah. But it's all like AI.
Do you search for those kind of
videos?
No,
I did not.
Just try to see which one's AI. No, it's definitely a thing, and I don't know. That's going to be up to the social media platforms, because right now there is no universal tag. There's nothing that absolutely stamps something. But I don't necessarily believe, I have to make sure that it's validated and verified. Now, that's for stuff that's more serious, politics, celebrity gossip, all the stuff that could get people in real trouble. When it comes to cloning yourself as a founder, I think that people will understand the message, and they'll just have, even if it's more of a subconscious, I know that person, and I know who he is and what he represents, and seeing him talk, I've got more of a propensity to listen to what he has to say.
Have you gotten any pushback from people in regards to utilizing AI clones, with any of your clients that you've worked with? They're like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to videotape it myself, or I'm going to record it myself, whatever. Have you gotten any pushback?
No, not yet. The one way I think it's going to be a good use case is for people that don't like to videotape themselves. For them who don't like to be on camera, that for them to maybe have a clone to where they don't have to do all the awkwardness of being on camera. That's where I think I'm excited to try that with our one client that we're doing stuff for.
Yeah. What do you think is, what's a typical savings for a small business potentially utilizing an AI avatar or something, as opposed to a camera shoot? You got your crew, you got your actor, you got all that stuff.
Time.
Yeah, what have you quantified it at all in regards to finances?
Well, it's going to be a sliding scale. Think about this amazing Scotch media setup that we have. It's incredible. The lights, the people that are producing the show. Shout out Marnie and Pete. Y'all are. We don't necessarily have to have, we could have this, and we're obviously here doing this now, but if you cut all that out, you cut out the actors, you cut out the production, the lights, it's probably, it's no less than, you can't do a shoot for less than $2,000 or $3,000 now.
Yeah. Creative usage is interesting. Nick actually sent us a YouTube. A YouTube clip was of an existing human, but an AI delivering his message, what was his name?
Did I see this?
You should have sent it. Do you remember the name of the guy that you sent, the very inspirational video of? Napoleon Hill. Did you listen to it?
Okay, no.
Okay, so it's crazy because I'm listening to this, and it's very, very inspirational. It really talks about reprogramming your brain for success.
Yes.
And it's really it's just mental masturbation in a lot of ways. If you believe, then it'll come. That type of thing. So this person is an existing person. I ended up going to do some research on him. He was
Think and Grow Rich.
So he wrote a couple of books, but he was a legendary con artist. Really, but he was really good at kind of delivering his message that would allow him to be successful. And then people would come up, they would realize that you're a phony, and then he'd lose it, and then he'd come up with something else. But he was just really good in believing in himself that he could make anything happen. So somebody took some of his writings and created what was an hour-long speech. The guy died in the early 1900s or 1930 something, and even in this, it's talking about scrolling, but yet it's an older voice, and there's an avatar of an older man, and you're like, what's going on here? But the message was still very impactful.
Yeah. So did they put him in a setting to where it looked like it was Napoleon Hill, and then they modernized the language?
Yes, it was mostly audio. It was all audio, but they did It was more modern language, but still the voice sounded like, 1920s, 30s radio delivery. Like, it was just very compelling. I mean, to the point where I'm like, I want to know more about this cat,
Well, yeah, and imagine like just sheer entertainment value. Imagine that you wanted to hear from one of your favorite, old time authors. What if you wanted to hear who wrote? Who's your favorite old time author? Do we know?
Probably Walt Whitman.
Walt Whitman. Okay, you can have Walt Whitman. Do you know what he looks like? It doesn't matter if you do. Somebody can actually take a picture of him. All you need is a picture.
Yeah.
And instead of you listening to a Walt Whitman poem or a whole book, you can somebody can just from a prompt say, hey, I want you to put Walt Whitman from this picture, use this picture, and put him in a setting where he would be, and I want him to read it to me. Yeah. So instead of just listening to you, you're hitting all those other senses, pure entertainment of like, it's not Walt Whitman, but this is what he would look like.
I mean, we've seen that in some of the AI videos that are already out. I mean, there's like George Washington, crossing the Delaware, and it's kind of cool how that has brought old characters to life. I've also heard it in ways where you could take a deceased family member and take a photo of them and actually end up having a conversation with them, which to me seems, I don't know.
That might mess with my emotions for sure.
What's the key to prompting when you're building, a full-on AI clone? Like, what's the key to like good prompting for something like that?
Prompts for content creation are everything. And now one of the problems we're running into is the highest level of quality that you get, you have to get the prompt right because you can't redo it. There's no redoing it. And some of these things cost $10 a prompt to get exactly what you want. And so if you don't get it right on the first time, you got to go back and tweak it. So there's different ways that you can do it. You can use JSON to prompt. You basically want to be as descriptive and specific as possible, whether that includes camera angles, lighting, emotions that might be captured, all those things. And they're important because those are the same emotions that make things natural. So when marketers use them, when we use them for our clients, we want to make sure whatever our voice, whatever our energy that we're trying to translate into the content, we want that to really look as natural as possible.
Can you walk through like your workflow on a given day from like start to finish, and since you're using a lot of these tools, what does that workflow look like for you?
Yeah, well, I'll just give you like a specific project. It's talking to one of the clients. It's figuring out what kind of campaign that we want to run, right? What can we accomplish with AI is usually where I start because that's usually the fastest, the cheapest, the most efficient. So if we come up with a campaign, we outline what the deliverables are going to be. What are going to be the KPIs. We have a client right now that we're not even in the same city.
Yeah.
So we're navigating ways, and that's something cool about AI as well, is like we can recreate it without having to go down to the store. We can recreate it we can encompass it all. We just need to know exactly what the point we're trying to get across. So from prompting or from coming up with a campaign, from figuring out what deliverables we want, from figuring out how do we want to execute, and putting AI first through all that, right?
How much time would you spend typically editing like pre-AI tools as opposed to post-AI tools?
Pre-editing, so not only do you have to get the lighting, the sound, the color matching, color grading as they call it, all that kind of stuff, which I never even got too deep into that. But it's really figuring out different ways that you want to make this content snackable. Like we do these podcasts right now, and they're about 20, 25 minutes each. Yeah. If I was going to edit it, it would probably take, let's say, 5 times that amount of time. Let's say 2.5 hours. I'd have to go through and figure out what we wanted to do. Oh, do we want to splice this part in here? Oh, how do we want to caption this? Oh, the captions are wrong. With AI, the way my process works is it probably takes 45 minutes. Wow. So it cuts it in half by a fifth of the time.
Yeah. Has there been anything that, since you've started down this path, anything that's been like shocking or surprised you to a level that you're like, wow, I never expected that?
I think what most surprises me now is the speed at which things are developing.
Yeah.
The speed at which this train is moving. Because we've known each other. We started down this road together and formed this company helping other businesses 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah.
And just in that 4 months, we've gone from, I mean, it's just unbelievable everything is getting better. Like what happened 4 months ago was more of an idea. You couldn't clone yourself. The movements weren't as natural. Everything is just being refined and shaped to where it's just becoming exponentially better. So seeing the speed at the development of AI is kind of what continues to blow my mind on a day-by-day basis.
If you were to go back to college now, what part of the AI revolution would you be most interested in learning more about to then turn you into a professional in that? This question was not on our question sheet. So.
It wasn't. Can I apply it to football? Because I played football in college, but I could have played a little bit more.
Yeah.
But maybe if I would have had AI, what I see now is, and I've seen like bits of this, is how we used to watch film. I would play quarterback. We used to watch a lot of film. Now what they're giving some quarterbacks is literally basically being within the game.
So goggles they just put on like
virtual, yeah.
Really?
Truly.
So watching that film, but not from a skybox, but watching it from the field.
From the same position that you're going to be executing on it on game day.
How in the world?
So AI comes in because it's obviously the technology of the artificial, the goggles you have on. But AI can probably give you whatever defenses that you would expect to see. Instead of having to guess, it's like, hey, this is what you're going to see 70% of the time. This is what you're going to see 20% of the time.
So it's not actually watching film. It's virtual film.
Virtual film.
It's all created by the AI. It's generated like, okay, here's your I love football, but I can't speak football.
Yeah.
So give me a defensive like
cover 2, cover 42. You want to know what the down linemen are in, what position they're in. But it's important because the backside of I'm not going to bore you with details.
You wouldn't bore me. I love football. I don't speak football like that.
As a quarterback, you see the guys that stay in the league longer, and why you really need to know what the defense is doing. And it's a lot easier to do it if you're literally being able to see it as it happens, as opposed to the bird's eye view. You see it when you're watching it on film.
Wow, that's really cool. To kind of wrap things up for us today, what would you say you could give in regards to inspirational advice to, I don't know, somebody who's looking to learn more about this type of stuff, looking to find a way to make a living in it, trying to define their business in it? Do you have any like inspirational advice, any like Tribble deep thought moments?
Yeah. Well, this is going to sound not very deep, but...
You're a football player, of course. Burn.
I can throw it deep. The best thing I could tell people is to just start, experiment. I didn't know what I had an idea of what I was doing because I love technology, but the way I'm learning the most things and how to implement it to better my life and to better our clients' life and to save everybody time and money is just by trying things out. And some are going to be, you'll come across some tools that are just like throwaways, and maybe they just have a bunch of marketing dollars behind them. And then you'll find some that you would have never thought can have all the capabilities that it can do. So to learn it, to get involved with it, to apply it to your own life, that's what I would tell people. Just start.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, again, Tribble, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate
you need some help, assistance from either of us, our team at Taptico Solutions, whether it be general marketing campaigns, ideas, content, or AI implementation, we can come in and teach your team. We can come teach you. You can hire us. We'll do it all for you. It's Taptico, TAPTICO.co. We thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you next time. Get off me. Don't touch me.
Got a butterfly
I don't touch me.
There you go. Just pull it in.
Don't trust you.